What's going on, Facebook? Why don't you do me a favor and go find our people and drop them on in here. Got some good stuff here for you today. Boom. What's up, Rusty? Nice to see you. Thomas Thatcher, can't wait to Orlando, man. TJ Rand, Mark Keene, nice to see you. Daniel Edwards. Love all you guys every day, man. Every day you're in here. You're dedicated. David Johnson, nice to see you. Let's hustle, man. Matt Allen, Gary Pollard, fist pump. Forever, brother. Man, I love all you guys. Mark Easter, Shaving with Shawn. Nice to see y'all, okay? I love the dedication and the desire every day to get better, man. You guys are awesome. Well, we can't walk back to our private spot today, guys. I want you to know, because it's raining again 2 days in a row. Yes, man, crazy, right? So I'm going to stand underneath the porch here. Hope everybody can see me. Clint Becker, nice to see you, buddy. We got some good stuff today. Before we get started, okay, I wanted to talk about last night's Sales Hustlers Spotlight. It was great with Nathan Hayes. If you haven't seen it, go over and check it out, man. He dropped some good stuff. It's an amazing, humble, great guy. I really love talking to him. It's nice to see the humility in somebody, the honest, just want to help people approach, wanting to build his business through his local community. And what's great about that is everybody we've had on so far has all been different. They've all built their business in a different way, okay? A couple through social media, a couple through videos. Last night, he basically owns his community, okay? Everybody knows what Nathan Hayes does, and it was great to talk to him. I had a great time. I hope you guys got something out of it. Also, Sales Hustlers, we gained another 100 yesterday of people, of salesmen across the country that want to get better. I'm proud of everybody, man. Thank you very much. Thanks for making this the greatest group in Facebook right now. Other than that, we're going to go ahead and get started. I hope everybody can see me. Let me know if I'm too dark under here. I don't have any sun behind me, but what we're going to talk today about is, can I get your business card? How many times you heard that? How many times do you hate that? Can I get your business card? You're like, man, dude, we don't need no business card. Let's sell a car, right? Isn't that what you're thinking at that moment? But we've all heard it, all right? And I'm going to tell you the 8 reasons you are hearing it. You and I, okay? When we hear that, we frown. We get that curly face. We're like, right? Like that angry emoji. Well, here's the 8 reasons why. But I want you guys to understand. Before I get started with the 8 reasons, guys, we have to understand that people want to buy your product. Okay, and a lot of times we mess up on the path to them buying the product. It's not always your fault. Sometimes it's both people's fault, but you got to adjust. I need you to understand. I'm going to give you 8 reasons it happens, but I need you to understand that not every customer is the same. You have to adapt. You have to chameleonize yourself to that customer. You got to get good, okay, at being a salesman. Salesman's craftsmanship, man. I promise you. It's not just coming here and writing paperwork up. That's not what sales is about. That's order taking. Salesmanship, understanding what the whole sales process is. There's a craftsmanship to it, and that's why some people are really good at it. Because they understand the craft, they get better at the craft, okay, and they pay attention to the little things. Okay, they adapt to customers. They change with each customer. All right? I'm going to give you 8 reasons customers are blowing you off. Shawn Hayes here, your car guy, Hyundai of St Augustine. What I'm going to talk about today? Hey, Shawn, can I get your business card? I hate that. You hate it, I hate it, we all hate it. Why does it happen? Well, I'm going to give you 8 reasons right now on why it's happening. First of all, number one reason is bad attitude. Guys, I'm going to tell you what, I don't know if you just had a bad up, if your manager yelled at you, if you got problems at home, okay, if you're not selling cars, you're in a slump, okay, if you just found out your bills are due and you have no money, whatever it is, okay, that bad attitude not only is going to ruin that deal, but it's going to ruin all your deals that day, okay? You have to have the proper mindset to address a customer. You have to have the proper mindset to meet and greet that customer. I'm going to tell you what. If you don't approach that customer during that meet and greet with a great attitude, okay, with a bubbly attitude, with a smile, okay, with a proper, genuine way to help that customer, you might lose it. And they won't even tell you why. You won't even know. It'll just be like, okay, man, can I get your business card? You were great. And you're like, what happened? Well, I'm going to tell you what. Your attitude dictates everything, okay? It will dictate the sale, and it'll dictate the no sale. Do you get what I'm saying? Okay? It is the lifeblood of a deal, or it's the death of a deal. An attitude, and that's why I made it number one. Your attitude is everything. Think about this if you have a spouse, all right? A girlfriend, boyfriend, husband, wife, whatever. Your attitude's going to dictate a lot in that relationship. Okay, if you're bubbly, if you're happy, okay, if you're cooperative, okay, if you're understanding, if you listen to them, these are things they're going to help that relationship, right? Well, it's the same thing with a customer. Your bad attitude, okay, can kill a deal instantly. And so I'm telling you this. If you have a bad attitude before you greet the customer, don't take it. Don't take that up. Don't take it. Let somebody else that's not going to destroy it. All right? Get your mind right. Get the things that are making it bad out of it. Put good things in so you have a fresh delivery when you meet that customer. I'm telling you, it's important. That's why I get up so early, okay? I'll be responding to people on Facebook all the time, and they're like, Shawn, how are you up so early? I'm up so early so I can come out here and be the best Shawn I can be. I'm telling you what, guys. If you approach a customer with a bad attitude, maybe they said that they weren't buying today and that turns you off. Whatever it is, change it. That's number one. Number two, you didn't keep them comfortable. What's that? Well, I'm going to tell you this, guys. Here it is. I did a video probably about 3 months ago from a customer buying a car. We hired a crew in here. They followed me. They followed the customer. They interviewed the customer, they interviewed me, and we packaged it up and put it on Facebook and YouTube. Okay, it's kind of like a promo video. And you know what that customer said? The number one reason they bought from me is I was the only salesman in the whole city that pulled a car up in the shade for them. Went and picked the car out, listened to their needs, in the air condition, with a cold drink in their hand, went and got the car and pulled it up in the shade. The rest of them walked them out to the inventory, sweating their butt off in Florida. Why? Let me explain something, guys. Do you get a lot of people looking at their watch while they're looking at cars? Okay? Are they roaming all around your lot? Well, that's because you're out there walking in the heat or the snow or the rain, okay, looking at inventory. I'm going to tell you this. It's a little tip. Bring them inside, sit their butts down, okay, with a comfortable drink or a comfortable seat in the air condition with a drink. Offer some coffee, some Starbucks coffee, something like that. Okay, a soda, water. Find their needs out. And then go isolate the car and bring it up. Why do you want to isolate the car? Well, I don't want them looking at 42 cars when they're out there. I can't control the situation. So I go pick out the car. I bring it up here. I put it under the shade. I keep them cool. I keep them refreshed with a drink. I look like a pro. Okay? You lose control out on the lot. You're walking all around. They're looking at cars. You can't control the situation. Okay, they're getting in cars, out of cars. You can't conversate with them, okay, because their eyes are too big. They're like saucers. They're out there and you can't talk. So what I'm trying to tell you guys, keep them in a comfortable situation. They will want to stay longer. The dealerships around here, imagine this in Florida. It's 100% humidity with 100 degrees, and we got salesmen walking them around the lots. Makes no sense. Makes no sense. Bring them inside, keep them comfortable. You'll keep them longer, I promise you. Third, confidence. A lot of guys have no confidence. Either they had a bad day, they had a bad month, they had a bad customer before. Maybe they just don't own confidence in the first place. Whatever it is, confidence sells. If I walk up to a customer with confidence, if I greet them with confidence, if I shake their hand with confidence, if I listen to them and ask the questions with confidence like I know what I'm doing, they're going to believe me when I tell them I have the solution for them. Okay? If you explain to them, look, I've been in this business 10 years. I'm very well versed on the Hyundai product. Any questions you have, just ask me. I'll probably be able to answer them. And they're like, wow, okay. Because the last dealership they were at, the guy didn't know the car. He doesn't know the brand. Okay? He looked a wreck. Okay? He smelled like smoke. Okay? If you set yourself apart, you have that confidence in you. You have that confidence to solve their solution to their problem. Okay? They'll buy into you. That's the problem. Just like dating. If you walk up to a girl and says, hey, how are you? My name is Shawn. What's your name? Okay, that's nothing, man. That woman's going to turn around and say, leave me alone. That's my name, right? So you got to walk up and say, hey, my name's Shawn. What's your name? Do you understand? That's a difference. I said the exact same thing there, but I said it with confidence and not confidence. Do you understand? Customers are going to follow your lead with that confidence. Number 4, a lot of people don't ask the right questions, guys. It's very vital to find the needs. They're only here because they have a problem. Okay? They're only here because they have a problem. You, with the right questions, can find a solution. But if you don't ask the right questions, you're not going to find their problem, you're not going to find their solution, and then they're going to be saying, can I get your business card? Guys, we have to be solutions provider. We're not salesmen. We're solutions provider. And the only way to find the solution is to ask the right questions. Would you agree? All right? So the who, what, where, why, and how. That's what you got to find. That's what you got to find. So when you sit them at your desk in a comfortable situation and you ask the who, what, where, why, and how, okay, on how to help the problem, then I go out and I pick the car up that will solve their solution and I pull it under here under the shade, okay? I'm telling you, I'm 3 steps ahead of you because you're not doing that. All right? So that's why I'm earning the business and you're not. That's why you're calling them the next day and saying, hey, I wanted to get you back in. And they say, no, I already bought a car from Shawn. Damn, Shawn. Right? That's what you're saying. You're saying, dang, Shawn. That's because I'm doing what I'm telling you right now. All right? This is gold right here, guys. I'm telling you. If you follow this stuff, some of this stuff I'm training you on is years of perfecting for me. And I'm giving it to you. Please, don't take it lightly. The next. Rapport was not built properly. Guys, if you haven't built the rapport, okay, you're going to have a hard time getting them to stay. And I'm going to tell you what, all the things I just told you before, the 4 steps before, those are vital in you being able to build rapport. I can build rapport if I'm sitting at my desk asking him questions, right? I'm looking him in the eye. We're one-on-one. We're not out looking at all the cars. They're not hot, okay? If I have them in a controlled atmosphere, asking them the right questions, trying to solve their problems, they feel a bond with me. I can find out where they're from. I can find out how many kids they have. I can find out what college they went to, what sporting teams they want. I have more potential to build rapport with them if I'm sitting down talking to them. All right? You have to build rapport. If you're not building rapport, here's what happens. Shawn, it's great, but I got an appointment. Can I get your business card? Yeah. I'm telling you what. The business card means I ain't calling you back. Okay, that's what the business card means. They just closed you. Okay, they closed you on the business card. All right? I hate the business card. I hate it, I hate it, I hate it. Because why? Because that just basically says I did a bad job. Okay? They don't want to talk to me. They don't want to come back with me, but they just don't want to be rude, so they ask me for my business card. You know they ain't coming. You know they ain't coming back. You didn't provide value while they were here. All right? So, let me go over these just real quick with you. I have a couple more, but bad attitude, can't have it. Okay? You didn't keep them comfortable. You got to get them inside into comfortable surroundings so they don't want to leave. All right? 3, you got to have confidence. If you don't have confidence, build confidence. You got to figure it out. All right? Number 4, didn't ask the right questions. The who, what, where, and why, and how. We've got to figure out how to solve their solutions, solve their problems, and asking questions is how we do it. Rapport. Rapport is huge, guys. We got to be on the same level with them. They got to like us at some point. We got to be able to gather enough information out of them, okay, to find out who they are. The next one. Your demo needs to be on point. Guys, I'm going to tell you what. I see so many deals lost by lazy salesmen. I mean, no disrespect to you, but if I'm talking to you, look in the mirror. If you give a half-hearted demo, a half-hearted walk around, you deserve for them to ask for your business card. What do you just think you'd walk them out to a car and they say, yeah, I'll take it? No, you got to build value. You got to show them why your product's the best. You got to show them why you're the best. And a walk around is going to put you in a different class. Why? Because a lot of people ain't going to do it. Nope. Customer comes in and says, I just want pricing. And you say, okay, sir, let's go on in. I'll get you pricing. Well, you fell right into that trap. You build no value. You didn't allow the deal to breathe. Does that make sense to you? I say this sometimes and maybe people don't understand. The deal has to breathe a little bit. You can't just go in and start a fire. Okay, you have to start it slow. You have to put some kindling in there, put some paper in there, breathe on it a little bit, let some air get to it. That's what a deal does too. A proper deal can't be too slow and it can't be too fast. All right? So you have to let it breathe, and how you do that is to go out and build value out on the lot. I'm telling you, the demo and the drive are vital to selling cars. If not, can I get your business card? You were great. You were great. I got to bring in my wife. Okay, I'm telling you, this is one of the reasons. Okay, get out there and freaking put magic on it. You know what I'm saying? Get them in that car. Show them why your car's the best. Anyways, it'll help you out a lot. Improve it. And if you don't know how to do it, I'm going to do a video here pretty soon on a walk around. I'm going to show you exactly what I do. All right? And if you can tailor your walk around to my walk around, I'm sure it'll help you. I'll get it out pretty soon, guys. All right. The next, and this is the one we all don't like. They didn't like you. They didn't like you. There's some about your personality that didn't clash with them, or that didn't mix with them. It clashed. It's not always your fault. It's their fault a little bit too, okay? Don't get me wrong. It's not always your fault. It might be their fault too, but you're the one that's going to sacrifice the money, the sale. So you're going to have to become kind of a chameleon. It doesn't have to be fake, but you got to learn how to adapt your personality. You can't just close one type of person. You're going to have to be able to close all the people. So you have to adapt and learn how to adapt your personality to that certain customer, okay? If you've got a hard... I'm sorry, it's really windy, guys. I'm trying to get out of here. If you got a really hard-edged customer, all right, you're going to have to not be hard-edged back. I don't believe in mirroring the customer. I know some people do, so I apologize if I'm stepping on toes. This is a Shawn Hayes approach. I think differently, okay? If somebody's hard-edged to me, why do I want to be hard-edged back, okay? I don't like that, because then we're just butting heads. Okay? Learn how to adapt your personality to somebody else. If they need stroked, stroke them. If they need knowledge, give them knowledge. If they need you to back off a little bit, back off a little bit. Okay? If you need to push them, push them. Learn what type of person you have. Adapt your selling style to that person, and you'll sell more cars. All right? It's one of the biggest reasons they just didn't like you. Okay? It's not your fault. It's not always your fault. You're probably a likable guy. It's just maybe they got a problem. Maybe they got a hang up that day. You don't know what type of situation they're in or what they just went through at their house. Maybe you got bad breath. Okay, maybe you smell like smoke. Okay, maybe your clothes are wrinkled and or your shoes got holes in them. These things all matter to customers. All right, so pay attention to them. All right, the last one. Okay, and this is for my managers that are listening. You want to improve your closing ratio for your salesmen. You want to get more people in write-up. You want to get more sales. TO earlier, out on the lot. Yep. If you get involved with these deals managers, okay, and you get out there and you say, hi, I see you're with Shawn. Awesome. I see you're looking at the Sonata. You're going to absolutely love it. I want to thank you for coming in today. Can I offer you a water or something to drink? I'll go grab it for you. My name's blankety blank. I'm the manager here, and Shawn's one of the best. Any questions you have, please feel free. We'll make sure you get all the numbers you need to make an educated decision. Boom. Would that take 30 seconds? But if you do that with every one of your salesman's customers, I guarantee you'll sell more. I guarantee you. Why? Because it lets you know what type of customer you have. It brings some, I don't know, management into it, okay? And it just helps the situation out. Early TOs are vital in sales. I just believe it. I believe it. The more people you can get to go up to a customer and thank them for coming in, okay, and offer them your help, you'll sell more cars. You'll give more support to your salesman, okay, and you can see if the salesman needs help in that situation. Okay, if not, they're just out there blowing through customers. He hated me. He just wanted my card. He's not buying for 6 months. He's not buying for a year. If you go out there in early TO, you're going to find out that information, correct? So guys, let me retrace here for you. Bad attitude, number one. Get your attitude right. Get your mind right. You can't sell cars with a bad mind. Okay, if you got problems at home, sit down with your wife or husband and go over anything so you can get your mind right. Number two, you didn't keep them comfortable. Get them inside, sit in a good situation so they're not wanting to leave because it's too hot. Three, no confidence. Okay, get some gumption, man. Get some swag to you. Walk out there with customers and know that you know what you're doing. That they would be better off buying a car from you because you are the professional in this town. All right? Number 4, you didn't ask the right questions. Who, what, where, why, and how, guys. Got to find the problem. If you don't find the problem, you can't fix it with the solution. And if you can't fix it with a solution, they're going to go find somebody that can. Can I get your business card? Okay. Number 5, rapport. Okay, we got to build rapport with people. Life is rapport. Okay, relationships, personalities are all rapport. Guys, get on point with your demos. This is number 6. We got to do good walk-arounds, good presentations. You got to be the best at that, okay? Because a lot of the salesmen in your community are not going to do that. So you can stand out this way. You can show value in your product, all right? The next one, they didn't like you. A lot of times it's not your fault. Maybe they just had a bad day, but you've got to adapt to the person. You've got to change your selling style to each person, okay? If they need to be helped, they need to be stroked, stroke them. They need to be, I don't know, laughed at, laugh at them, okay? Every customer needs something different. You got to find out what the trigger is in them so they like you, all right? Next is for my managers, early TOs. Get involved with your salesman's customers early, okay? Don't just sit at your desk and say, what happened to that customer? Well, if you'd have been out there, you'd have found out what type of customer that was, okay? Get involved early. It will sell more cars, I promise you. I'm not a manager, but I'm telling you as a salesman, if managers were more involved, okay, instead of waiting for numbers, you would sell more cars. Guys, I don't want you to hear, can I get your business card? That is the death to a deal. So guys, institute these 8 principles. I'm telling you, you'll sell more cars. Shawn Hayes here, your car guy, Hyundai of St. Augustine. I make car buying easy.